now session, Honorable Judge John Putnam presiding.
Be seated, please. State versus Kiana Hayes, 14-91. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Well, Your Honor, I just received the criminal information on this matter. We waive reading of the information and are pleaded not guilty.
Did she fill out a affidavit of financial lien?
She is not yet, Your Honor. She is
Okay.
not, Your Honor. Based on her incarceration, I would go ahead and take care of the arraignment today.
Let's let her fill out an affidavit, and I'll bring her back before the court.
Okay.
See if we're going to appoint the public defender.
All right.
State versus Sherman Rowden, furnishing prohibited articles, 1489. 1451, residential burglary and theft. 1378, theft of services.
Your Honor, Mr. Rowden is currently represented by the Public Defender's Office in several other matters.
Okay.
We will represent him in these as well based on his previous applications and qualifications for services. We would waive reading of the information on these new charges and enter plea of not guilty for him.
Okay.
I believe Mr. Cooper represents him in the 4th Division on the older charge.
I'll enter pleas of not guilty in 1415 and 1489. And you say Mr. Cooper represents him on 1378?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Why is he appearing here today? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think that was probably just added on because of the new charges, but he has been arraigned on those and has been in the process in
Does
that
he?
division.
Let's see if he's got another date to appear.
The 3rd.
April 3rd, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll just not do anything in 78. That'll be all today.
Judge, what was that before 15? What was that other case number before 1415? I apologize, I don't have that on here.
1489,
Okay. That's what I needed. Thank you.
1484, State versus Randy Dillbeck, criminal mischief, felony. Sir, I've appointed the Public Defender's Office to represent you, and you're appearing here for an arraignment.
Judge, on his behalf, we'll waive reading of the information and enter plea of not guilty. We'd like to be heard on bond today.
Okay, go right ahead.
Judge, Mr. Delbeck is a longtime resident of the area. Okay. The prosecutor's handing me a petition to revoke on a commercial burglary in which he pled. Looks like he pled guilty in May, so we won't take out bond at this time.
Very
And I'll
well.
explain that to my client.
Okay, I'll have him reappear before Judge Webb on April 3rd.
Thank you, Your Honors.
14-83, State versus Cody Watkins, charged with criminal attempt to commit escape in the 3rd degree.
Your Honor, we'll be representing him in this. We'll waive reading of the information and enter a plea of not guilty on the new charge. I will speak with the prosecuting attorney and see if we can't maybe work something out on this today. If not, we'll just ask that it be scheduled.
Okay.
I believe he's currently got other charges pending in do you have felony charges in Baxter County pending too?
Yes, sir.
Are they in front of Judge Putman or Judge Webb? Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Okay. He thinks his other case is in front of Judge Webb.
Okay. We'll issue a scheduling order. State versus Megan Lowe, delivery of methamphetamine and unlawful use of a communication device, possession of drug paraphernalia in 1481, 1482, 1490 is an aggravated assault. She also has a revocation.
And the two new charges, we'd waive reading of information or pleas of not guilty. On the revo, we'd enter a plea of not true. Looks like she was sentenced out of Judge Webb's court. Probably need to give her a reappearance on the next time he's going to be here.
Division 4 cases, she'll reappear on April 3rd before Judge Webb. And Division 4 cases, Division 4 cases, she'll appear before Judge Webb on April 3rd. Division 3 will issue a scheduling order.
Thank you, Judge.
14-79, State versus Stephanie Foster, Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
I looked at your affidavit of financial means, and it shows that you bring home $4,800 a month. Not sure that you qualify for the public defender. Would you like to try to hire a lawyer?
I can't get a hold of anybody here, but I would be glad to pay this man to represent me. I mean, I don't have that much after all my bills are paid, but,
If that is correct, then you didn't fill out your application correctly, because it showed there was you had like $1,500 in the bank, and you had an excess of almost that much each month after paying bills. So
Yeah,
you must not have filled your application out
I was trying to
correctly.
fill it out in a hurry. They needed me to fill it out quickly, so I just
Yeah.
kind of stopped.
Well, I tell you what I'll do. I'll go ahead and take a plea in the case and then schedule you to reappear regarding attorney status.
I just talked to Mr. Chisholm. We can resolve this case today. If we could just recall it.
I'll recall the case. 14-55, State versus Brian Calvert, possession of methamphetamine, possession of an instrument of crime. Has he been arraigned?
He has, Your Honor. This was a case where it was a mistaken court date issue. His mother appears here and has met with me twice now regarding his bond situation. I've spoken with his bondsman, who's willing to stay on his bond. We would ask that the court withdraw the FTA. How long have you been in jail now?
13 days.
So he's been in a couple weeks, and he definitely understands the importance of making his court appearances. His mother tells me that he'll be living with a family member, his sister, who is willing to take responsibility for him.
Has this been scheduled out?
No, Your Honor, he was set for arraignment March 6th, and that's when the alias was
Okay.
issued.
Yeah, I didn't have any indication the file had ever been arraigned, so.
I believe he has.
If he hasn't, Judge, we'll do that and
Okay.
waive the reading of the information and enter his not guilty plea.
I'll enter a plea of not guilty. We'll issue a scheduling order. He may be released on the present bond if the bondsman will file something saying that the company's willing to stay on the bond.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate that.